Hi, today I will going to explain briefly about data collection and sampling techniques. Alright, we go to the first section, data collection. Actually, we can obtain more data or information through variety of ways. One of those ways are by using survey. This method is very common used by many researchers to obtain the research finding. In survey, two methods are commonly used, which is personal interview, telephone survey, and mail questionnaire. But the most effective method is through personal interview. Next, we move to the sampling techniques. As a matter of fact, there are four types of sampling techniques. First is simple random sampling. Second, systematic sampling. Third, stratified sampling. And fourth, cluster sampling. And now we go to the simple random sampling. Basically, simple random sampling is a technique where the sample which will be selected is by using chances method or random numbers. One of the basic methods is by numbering all the subjects in here in the bowl. The population are numbered, then placed into a bowl, mix them thoroughly, and select one cut randomly. Let's say we are decided to select only 5 samples out of 25 of the population. For example, in this case, the number randomly selected is 18. In order to satisfy our 5 samples needed, therefore the number below 18 in the random table until the next column are taken into account as our sample. Hence, the population numbered 18, 19, 2, 4, and 6 will automatically become our samples. Next, we go to the systematic sample. In systematic sampling, it is more likely the same as simple random sampling, by which the subject of the population will be numbered and then selecting every K subject. But how are we going to find the K? In order to find the K, that is, the population must be divided by the sample of the subject. For example, let's suppose that there are 20 subjects of population and the sample needed is only 4. Therefore, the K which will be obtained is the population, which is 20, divided by the samples that were needed, which is 4. Then the K that we obtain is 5. Hence, every 5th subject would be selected. In this case, our starting random number is 10. Let's say our starting number is 10. Therefore, the 5 numbers chosen left is 12, 15, 11, and 17. Up next, we go to the stratified sampling. In stratified sampling, the sample which is obtained by dividing the population into 2 or more groups called strata according to some common characteristics. After that, the groups will be separated into more subgroups. Let's say we have 4 subgroups. Then each samples will be randomly selected in this subgroup and afterward will be combined into one. Hence, our samples in the 4 subgroups will be combined into one. Hence, after that we go to the cluster sampling. In cluster sampling, the population is divided into several groups called cluster, by some means called geographic, school, and etc. And afterward, the samples would be selected at random. For example, based on the figure, we wish to survey apartment dweller in a large city. If there are seven buildings in the city and we want to select only 3 buildings out of 7 to interview the resident. Thus, by using cluster sampling, the three buildings that are randomly selected will automatically become the sample, whereas all the residents of the 3 buildings can be interviewed in order to find or obtain the data or information that the researchers needed. That's all for data collection and sampling techniques. Thank you very much.